Hi there, folks, and welcome to our promotion for the Direct Line Gold Cup Weekend Special. It is Monday today. It is the start of a brand new racing week, and it is the Gold Cup coming up this coming Sunday, the 30th of July. Also coincides with the end of the current racing season. The card is out. Got our copy of the computer form. Here it is. You can see the big tab carryovers, the pick six carryover of 2 million rand, estimated to get up to 12 million. The quartet in the main race, a carryover of 1 million rand, the likely pool 5 million, and the first jackpot 250,000 rand carryover with a likely pool of 2 million rand. It's part of our weekend special, which we're offering you, and you can come on board for as low as 200 rand. I'm going to tell you now exactly why you should be joining up with us for the Direct Line, which starts this coming Friday, the 28th of July. Now, for those of you that don't know who we are, well, we are a subscription-based service that offers our analysis of South African horse racing. And we have a bunch of guys that are reputable tipsters that study form day in, day out, night and day. And our special comes up this coming weekend, starting on Friday. You have to be on board by midday on Friday. Now, before I go into the details of how you can join up, I would like to tell you a little bit about exactly what we've been doing over the past few weeks and some of our recent successes. So I'm going to start off by showing you some of our selections that have come up in the past few weeks. So if you'll bear with me, I'll bring that up for you any second, and we can just discuss it right now, exactly what we've been up to over the past few weeks. Oh, sorry about that break in recording, but I just wanted to bring up first and foremost what we did at the beginning of the month, and this was an example of exactly what we do. So this was part of our Durban July sheet and our success rate. This is exactly how we go about it. We lay it out as follows. There are tips for every race, our top 4 selections in each race. We make comments on each race, and then at the end of each race, we give a risk index. Our Direct Line index is a rating of 1 to 10, 1 being the least risky race that we believe that you should bet into, 10 being the most risky race, the hardest race in terms of the most likely number of winners that we can source for you. And then we give a couple of exotic bets, and preferably we give a best bet when we think there's a best bet, or some value bets as well. That's how it is structured. You get a daily sheet if you join our monthly special, which is a 4-week offer. It'll cost you basically 100 rand a week, or 400 rand for a period of 28 days, or 4 weeks to be exact. And that works out at less than 15 rand a day for this type of information. On this sheet, on this very sheet that you'll see here, right at the bottom, was our suggested pick 6 for the Hollywoodbets Durban July, which yielded a big return of over 35,000 rand. We went to field in the last race, finding Gladiatorian, because we believed that race was pretty tough. As you can see here, that the index was a 9 for that 9th race, meaning that we believed that it was almost impossible to predict the winner. So that's what we're offering you, and we're hoping that you come on board. But before we tell you how to join up and who to contact, let's give you some more successes. We can sometimes get it wrong and sometimes get it right. So yesterday, for example, was a case in point. So we go back to yesterday, Sunday, that was racing out at Scottsville. We gave 2 value bets on the day, and here they are. The one lost was race 4, number 7, Gives a Smile, but we redeemed ourselves in the last race yesterday, race 8, where we tipped Canford Ice from the Robbie Hill stable to win. Both of them were a reasonable price. I think Give Us a Smile opened up about 5 to 1, was trading at 8 to 1 at the off of the race. Canford Ice opened about 6 or 7 to 1 and shortened into about 5 or 6 to 1. So those were our 2 value bets yesterday, which was pretty decent. And, eventually you show a profit at the end of the day. But let's tell you about some others over the past couple of weeks. I'm going to bring up another one now and show you what we did. This was going back to last Friday at Fairview. And there we've got our very able tipster, who is Mr. Nino Podesta. And I just wanted to show you what we thought about that first race. Now, that first race, if you remember correctly, if you followed racing last Friday, you'll know that trainer Emmanuel Cackness, who hardly has winners, was the winning trainer in the first two races of the day. But what we said was in the first race that we believed that you could get on either of his two horses. The favorite was Valerian Sword, but here was what our race comment was. Trainer Emmanuel Cackness has very few winners in a season, but is well represented here with Valerian Sword and Symbol of Love. He could well win this with one of them. So we weren't sure, but we did give Symbol of Love a big chance, and that horse was backed in strongly, actually, from 7-1, which it was in the morning, and was eventually backed in to start at, I think, round about 3-1, or even shorter than that. And then we want to go to another one, which was a great success, and this was last weekend, actually. Or last week, no, during the week. It was actually on Wednesday at Scottsville. And there we were very successful because we took two best bets of the day. And I'll just also tell you, when we do best bets, what we do is we give them stars, 5 stars being the maximum number of stars that we can give, which means we are extremely confident. Obviously, 4 is less confident, 3, then 2, then 1. We're not likely to tip a best bet and only give it 1 star, but 5 stars is the maximum. This is going back to last Wednesday at Scottsville. Here we go. The two best bets, both were 4 out of 5 stars, a maximum of 5. Race 3, number 10, Lady Canton, which trotted up. And then race 4, number 10, Twatwa Katra, which also won from the De Kock stable. Our value bets, well, there were 2. This one I'm showing you here was race 6, number 1, Beecham with Boy. I think the other one did run a place, but Beecham and Boy also ended up winning. And the last success, and this is all in the last week, the last success that I want to go through, and apologies for the pictures behind me. I'm watching the Women's World Cup, the game between Germany and Morocco, which I find absolutely fascinating, absolutely loving the Women's World Cup at the moment. But here we go. Here's another one. Again, 2 value bets were tipped on this day. This is going back, I think, to last Monday at Greyville. We liked 2 value bets of the day. Again, not all of them win, but some of them go really close. And we wouldn't tip a value bet if we don't think it is value. Here it is. Well, let's just wait and show you that. It's 2 value bets on that day. It was Ice Sensation was one of them, and Afropolitan was the other. Happy to report that Ice Sensation ended up starting at, well, shortened in the betting anyway. And the other horse was Afropolitan, and Afropolitan was well backed in that day, and it was ridden superbly well. Went off to the front. We expected it to go off to the front, and it went and won accordingly. So, as I say to you, we're about giving you the information that we believe will assist you and help you in finding winners. And we hope that you'll join us. Let's just show you that slide there very quickly. This is what I've been trying to show you for the last minute. Race 4, number 2, Ice Sensation, and race 5, number 2, Afropolitan were both tipped as value bets. And unfortunately, the Ice Sensation didn't win, but did place. And then Afropolitan redeemed us on that particular day, which was exactly a week ago. So those have been some of our recent successes over the past week. But we'd like you to come and join us and come on board. And the best thing to do is, if you don't understand, and you still don't understand after watching this video exactly what we're all about, then I suggest you give Bella, who is the person that we've hired to deal with all our queries, a call. And she is really very free and able to discuss this with you as to exactly how to go about coming on board and exactly what we do. So here are the details for you to get on board the Gold Cup Weekend Special. You only have until Friday midday to get on board, and the cost is 200 Rand. If I didn't stipulate that at the beginning, the cost of our weekend special is 200 Rand, and here's exactly how you go about it and exactly what you'll get for that 200 Rand. We are tipping for 3 days, works out at just over 60 Rand a day. But the other option is to come on board for the 4-week option, which is for a period of 4 weeks, you pay a total of 400 Rand. Bella is available on either her mobile number or WhatsApp number. This number operates as a mobile number where you can dial a normal voice call and get through to her, or her WhatsApp number. The number is 079 390 5747. That is a South African number. So if you are dialing from international, add the 27 plus 27, should I say, and drop the 0. So it's plus 27, drop the 0, and you can contact her if you're dialing from anywhere outside of South Africa. Email us on thatdirectline.sa, that's one word, @gmail.com. And then if you automatically decide that you'd like to join us, you can either deposit one of two amounts, the 200 Rand, which gets you the weekend special, that's before Friday, or whatever day you start, the 400 Rand monthly option, which gives you a 4-week period for 400 Rand. Here are our banking details. It's an FNB check account. The number is 6290 552 8321 with a branch code 250655. It is Clocking the Gallop is the name of our FNB bank account. And please use your name and your mobile number as your reference. Your name and your mobile number as your reference. And please send that either through to our email address or to our WhatsApp number. And please notify us as soon as you do your deposit. Remember as well that for international clients that contact us, we do have the PayPal option or Western Union, which we've also included as well. Looking forward to having you on board. Thanks for joining us for this short little excerpt. And let's hope that you come on board the Direct Line for the 3 meetings that we're tipping. It's Fairview this coming Friday, the 28th of July. Saturday is racing at Durbanville. And Sunday is the big Gold Cup meeting at Hollywood Bets Greyville. Thanks for joining me and all the best. Bye-bye.